All right, let's get to LaMello Ball because he had a career-high 27 points to go along with 9 assists, 5 rebounds, 4 steals, and an impressive win over the Bucks on Saturday. LaMello Ball has come off the bench in all 20 of his games. Do you think it is time to start him, or do you like the way he's being managed?
No, he should have been started, Rachel. Look, this kid has superstar written all over him. And this wasn't the first time that he's come off the bench and have helped the Charlotte Hornets win the game. He's done it all season long. Don't hold him back. Give him the keys to the Benz. He's ready. He's a game changer. He's ready for the bright lights, and he will be a future superstar. Come on, coach. Give him the keys. He's passed the driver's ed test.
I actually kind of like Charlotte slow playing it here. I mean, part of the reason LaMello Ball, and by the way, LaMello Ball is so fun to watch. He is must-watch TV already. There are very few players that have his kind of creativity. He just plays at a different beat than everyone else. But one of the reasons he's been successful is he gets to play against opposing benches. Mm-hmm. He gets to play when the Hornets are playing small ball with P.J. Washington at center or Miles Bridges at center. There's more space on the floor. There's no need to rush this. And by the way, Devontae Graham, he wants to start. Terry Rozier, he wants to start. Gordon Hayward, he's damn well starting. So someone is going to have to take a tough demotion. We get fixated on these things. The bottom line is he's playing great. They're easing him in. He's finishing games when he's on a roll. That's just as important, if not more, than starting games. And this is all just a matter of time. If he keeps playing like this, they're going to edge him up, and he's going to supplant Devontae Graham in the starting lineup. It's just a matter of when. I can't get too worked up about, that it's not happening right now.
No, I really like it, actually. I think it gives him a base layer of confidence. It kind of shows him how to move and do all of these things at an NBA level. And then, yes, of course, he will eventually move, but it's how you finish. It's not how you start, and he is finishing. All right, let's go to Diana Taurasi because the GOAT is staying in town. She has agreed to return to the Phoenix Mercury on a multi-year deal. Zach, I know that you may be the world's biggest Diana Taurasi fan. How do you feel?
I can't even talk rationally about Diana Taurasi. We should probably just move on to Perk because I can't talk rationally about Diana Taurasi. There are very few people now that I meet and I quiver in their very presence. And Diana Taurasi, the greatest of all time, one of the ultimate bad you-know-whats. I can't even talk about her. She's the best. She's the best to ever do it.
Is the best, and guess what? Must see TV. I mean, just watching her play the game of basketball is just such a joy to watch. Her competitive nature, her skill set, and look, I mean, her resume speaks for itself. GOAT status. So, congratulations on the new deal.
Woo, deserves all the money and then some. All right, guys, time for our League Pass game of the night. Busy night in the association, 10 games. Our producers are not allowed to pick anything on national television, so they chose Hornets Heat. Jimmy Butler returned to the lineup for the first time in 3 weeks over the weekend. He dropped 30 in a win. The Heat are now 7-12, though. So, Zach, do you think Jimmy's return in general is going to help turn this season around for Miami? Because we're past the quarter-way mark.
If it doesn't turn this season around, they got some serious problems. Yeah, so I think generally getting your best player back is going to help turn your season around. The Heat have plenty of time. Look, we knew the virus and the related contact tracing, it was going to torpedo a contender, whether it's Miami or Dallas, whoever you think it is. There was going to be a team that was just going to have the wind taken out of their sails. It's the Heat. And so now the Heat just have to fight for their season. They have to fight to get out of the play-in. They have to fight for a playoff seed that isn't such a huge disadvantage. But we know this team. We know they're going to fight. We know they're going to make a run and be patient and not really care all that much about who they play in the playoffs. But, yeah, it's time for them to start digging out of that hole.
Look, Butler is going to turn the Heat season around. His tenacity, he gives them swag. He gives the Miami Heat that drip, like the younger generation says. What he brings to the table for us, his mindset, he gives guys like Tyler Hero confidence. Now Bam is not going to be on the island by himself, although he's been doing a great job for us trying to be a leader and uphold on the offensive end. Jimmy gives Tyler Hero, he gives Duncan Robinson. He gives those young guys that energy on the defensive end and offensive end, that confidence that they need. And he's the backbone. He's the guy that we witnessed go at the Lakers in the finals and talk his talk and say that it's not over with. That's giving the team confidence. So Jimmy returning to the Heat right now is crucial for the Miami Heat, and they're going to do good with him back in the lineup.
Now, Zach, we know that the Heat were holding open cap space for this coming offseason, maybe for Giannis. Of course, now Giannis is re-signed with Milwaukee. Do you expect them making any moves before the deadline?
They'll sniff around, sure. I mean, they were at the edges of other trade discussions too, but I don't see any big moves for them. You know, if and when Brad Beal ever becomes available, they'll certainly be one of the teams that kicks the tires. I'm not sure they have the juice to get it done. Some of their picks are encumbered. They always look at stars.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.